What's up, everybody? I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're checking it out, like what you see, thank you. Please do me the favor of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me to provide you guys more content. So, what do we got? Well, it's another reaction, no surprise there. And it's from a group that I learned about from doing another group, Balkan Beatbox. They're Israeli, and this group I'm about to react to are also Israeli. Yeah, I believe they did a music video together, so that's the correlation. But they're called Awa, or Awa. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but that's what I'm going to go with. Awa. And they're Jewish. Yemenite Jews, to be specific. And I know every form of Judaism, has their own kind of culture and, customs. So this should be really, really interesting. I don't come across groups like this that much. It's usually, word of mouth or just by accident and chance. So like I said, this is very random. I have no idea what they're going to sound like, but I did, I looked them up just a little bit just to get some kind of context. Not much, just like the, musical tastes and, what to expect a little bit. But even that just sounds like, because it's the traditional music, Middle Eastern vibes, electronic. So it's, once again, this mix mash of different elements. And I'm all about it. Alright, without further ado, let's check it out. This is Awa with Hana Hud al Yaman. I have no idea what that means, but we're going to find out, hopefully. Alright, let's go.
وشعير وعنب وزيت وتين ورمان وتمر وبيض بلاد بر وشعير وعنب وزيت وتين ورمان وتمر وبيض بلاد بر وشعير وعنب وزيت وتين ورمان وتمر وبيض بلاد بر وشعير
Okay, so I have to stop at some point. I don't want to stop. I want to keep watching the video. You know how hard this is? No one told me how hard reacting would be. It's not hard. But, sometimes when you get into a song, like I was straight, like in a, trance there. I'm like, that all means I like it. These are all positives, by the way. This is nice. So I have done music from the Middle East before. I've reacted to that. This just has this definitely has that modern flair to it, so it's definitely whatever they listened to growing up, their customs mixed into, a dash of modernism, and there you go, you got this. Yeah, this is, and it's so vibrant, so this is cool, man. Like, I feel like if you can't go to a country, but you want to check out the culture or whatever, find one of the artists from that country and listen to the music a little bit before you plan your trip. But this is cool. This is fun. It's this decent mix match of, modernism and I guess the cultural traditions that they're a part of in that part of the world, and it works. You know, awesome, brilliant. I like it. Yeah, like it has, like I said, it has a nice groovy kind of. I said groovy, a nice groove to it. You know, I definitely like the vibe. The video is awesome. You know, yeah. I'm just kind of like taking it all in, really. You know, and the lyrics. The lyrics I'm gonna read a little bit more. You know, thank God they're translated, so I could give a little insight on that. But let's keep going, and I'll touch on that a little bit later. All right, let's keep going. So, what I could just gather from reading the lyrics, I guess they're talking about either returning or living their life, you know, not so elaborate. I'm just kind of, you know, going with the flow, I guess. I don't know, I'll let you guys. I have an idea, but I have a hard time translating it to you guys. So, fans of Awa, let me know in the comments below what's, you know, everything going on in this video and what it's about. You know, I always like that. But yeah, interesting. It's awesome. It, like I said, and you could definitely hear all the different influences or whatever it is, kind of music that, you know, inspired them is just kind of coming through. But at the same time, it's their music. It's like this, you know, Middle Eastern flair with everything, I guess, you know, that was a part of their culture, you know, mixed in with that, you know, modern day kind of beat and vibe, and it's mixing really well. You know, sometimes you take a risk when you take something, you know, some kind of cultural music that you grew up with or distinct to your culture, and then you would try to modernize it. It could go either really well or not so well. Like, what comes to mind, System of a Down. You know, they're Armenian, so to hear them have like this Armenian, you know, folk music with a metal twist and mesh it together, it's, you know, and it works. That's what's going on here. It's this dance, trance / hip hop, Middle Eastern vibe, and all that. And it sounds awesome. And I love how they sing in sync too. It's just like one completes the other sentence. It's really cool. I like it. This was a good random pick. I'm glad I stumbled across this. All right, let's keep going. That was a experience, guys. Let me tell you. You want to talk about like hypnotic? That's what that was. And like I said, it's normally not my music, but I love just the experience of doing this. Like I said, one of the perks of doing a channel like this and reacting is, just being exposed by everything under the sun and giving you guys my 2 cents. Sometimes positive, sometimes negative. This was a hell of an experience, and I enjoyed it. It was great. I don't come across a lot of songs like this. I mean, I do and I don't, but this was really just, refreshing, actually, and I like that. Just how I liked the Balkan beatbox. I thought they were kind of unique. I think they're a branch of that, gypsy punk stuff, but, them, Awa, I can't really put them in a category because it's a lot going on, and I appreciate that. And there you have it, guys. That was Awa with Hana Mash Hu al Yaman. I hope I didn't butcher that. Does that mean I am Yemen? I don't know. But awesome, cool group of sisters. Let me know, are they still touring? Stay still active? Because I know this video is, I think like 7 years old or whatever. So I'm just curious. Yeah, awesome mesh of music and awesome vibes. I love the Middle Eastern. I love the trance, hip hop, electronic beats. Everything was going on. I thought it was cool. It was unique, and like I said, I don't come across it that much, but when I do, it's super appreciative. Yeah, there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. If you feel like tossing me a song recommendation, something you want me to react to or review, or if you want to push me back down the path of Awa, maybe another song it might interest you, I'm going to leave a little link down below so you can get in touch with me that way. Or if you feel like supporting the channel, you could do that through the link, buy me a coffee. Every bit helps. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. And until next time, my friends, I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.